Hello everyone. Before we begin, let me say this very simply. Many Indian food brands entering Amazon US already have the recipe, the taste, the product quality, but Amazon is a different kitchen. Here the challenge is not only cooking the best dish, the challenge is getting discovered, trusted, purchased, reviewed and ranked profitably. So the question is how Indian food brands are building profitable Amazon US businesses by reducing advertising cost of sales and increasing monthly revenue. So this is for Indian food brands like looking to improve Amazon profitability in the US. So does this sounds familiar like where like you have the great product, no visibility like and like you are struggling to generate profitable sales despite having a great product, high advertising cost and low profit, where Amazon PPC cost keep rising every month. Like you are having a competitors challenge, like you are wondering why competitors keep outranking like you even when you are spending on ads. So many food brands like have fantastic product, but on Amazon US, it is like cooking the best biryani in the town and keeping it inside the kitchen. So if the aroma doesn't reach the customer, nobody is going to order it, right? So in this short walkthrough, I will reveal why most Indian food brands unknowingly increase their advertising cost every month. The three biggest mistakes that destroy profitability on Amazon US. How profitable brands create a system that lowers advertising cost of sales while increasing organic sales. And at the end, if you like to improve your Amazon profitability, you will find a link below to this video for a free Amazon profitability strategy session. So, who this training is for? So, the Indian food brands already selling on the Amazon US, founders looking to build a profitable US Amazon channel, and ready to eat brands expanding internationally, D2C food brands struggling with high advertising cost. If that's you, let's begin. So I'm Rohit Korat. I have 15 years of experience connecting Indian brands with global Indian diaspora markets, and I have worked with 40 plus brands solving their problems with respect to the Amazon profitability and reducing the advertising cost of sales. So the insight that changed everything, a few years ago, I started noticing a pattern. Many Indian food brands like were entering Amazon US with excellent products. Yes, they were spending more and more money on advertising just to maintain the same sales levels. The problem wasn't their product and it wasn't the market. Something else was happening. So then I saw that like after working closely with brands entering the US market, like I realized the real problem wasn't PPC, it was poor profitability architecture. So most brand focus on buying traffic, few focus on building systems that generate organic demand. So that's why advertising costs continue rising and exactly why we developed the Amazon US profitability engine. So this is the framework designed to help Indian food brands reduce advertising cost of sales, improve rankings, and build sustainable growth without relying on endless ad spend. So when sales slow down, most brands increase ad spend, but that is like increasing the flame when the recipe itself need fixing. So more heat doesn't make bad preparation better, it just burns the budget faster. So these are the some of the testimonials like we have got uh, from the brands like whom we have worked with. So you can just see that like it was amazing working with your team. Thanks for seamless planning and execution. So, what are the uh, three secrets or the mistakes that the brands usually do? Like, so why most Indian food brands struggle with the high advertising cost despite the spending more on PPC? So the misconception is most founders believe advertising cost of sales is purely an advertising problem. So when sales slow down, they increase budgets, launch more campaigns, bid more aggressively. But Amazon doesn't reward the brands spending the most. It rewards the brands converts the best. Think of Amazon like an election. Every click is vote, every purchase is winning vote. Products with stronger conversion rates earn better ranking. Better ranking creates more organic traffic. More organic traffic reduces dependence on ads, and the brands with lowest advertising costs usually don't have biggest ad budgets. They have the stronger conversion systems. So Amazon is not impressed by who shouts the loudest with ads. Amazon is more like a smart restaurant manager. It watches which dish customers actually order again and again and then says, let me put this item on the front page of the menu. Then the secret number two is the three biggest mistakes keeping Indian food brands stuck. Treating PPC as the solution. The misconception that most brands think is if sales are low, we need more traffic. And then the reaction comes, so they increase advertising budgets, but traffic doesn't solve conversion problem. It simply make expensive problems bigger, and that results in higher advertising cost and shrinking margins. So running more ads before fixing conversion is like inviting more guests to the dinner before checking whether the food is cooked properly. Like more guests only means more people noticing the problem. The second mistake is competing on price. Many brands try to improve performance by lowering prices. Initially, sales may increase, but over time, profitability drops and customer begins choosing based on price instead of value. Competitors can always go lower. Strong brands win with the positioning, not discounts. The third mistake that usually brands do is using Indian market messaging for US consumers. So, American buyers evaluates products differently. So they see the different benefits. The buying trigger is different. Expectations are different. So when listing fails to communicate value the way US consumers expects, conversion rate suffers. So Amazon then pushes those products down the ranking. So what actually works for Indian food brands? The brands that consistently lower advertising cost follow a simple sequence where in the first step like it is all about the positioning where the product aligns with the US customer demands, and then conversion optimization happens like improving listings, creatives, and product pages. PPC efficiency is the third step, like where scale campaigns only after conversion is working. Then in the step four, like we have review velocity, create trust, and improve purchase confidence. In the step five, we have organic ranking, allow Amazon algorithm to reward stronger customer performance. Now that you understand everything, you have two options: continue Amazon the traditional way, increase ad budgets, experiment with tactics, fight rising advertising cost, hope profitability improves. And the other option you have is build a structure system designed to improve conversion rankings and profitability simultaneously. A system built specifically for Indian food brands entering the US market. If option 2 is your choice, introducing Amazon US Profitability Engine, our end to end growth framework for Indian food brands looking to reduce advertising cost of sales, improve visibility, and build a profitable Amazon US business. So, what is Amazon US Profitability Engine? It is a three-phase framework, like where in the first phase, like we do the market foundation by conducting market validation, positioning research, competitor analysis, pricing strategy, category planning. So your brand enters the US market with a clear competitive advantage. And then, like in the next phase, we make sure the visibility and the conversion engine gets triggered. So we optimize keywords, listing, images, content, brand store assets, and advertising systems. So Amazon understands your product and customers are more likely to purchase. In the phase three, like we do the scale and stability flywheel, we implement review generation systems, performance tracking, profitability optimization, and growth initiatives. So your business becomes less dependent on paid traffic and more reliant on organic growth. By the way, like we only work with the brands where we genuinely believe we can create measurable improvement. Like if we fail to honor our agreed commitment, we offer up to 50% service fee reimbursement based on our engagement terms. So if you want to reduce advertising cost of sales by 20 to 40%, build a more profitable US Amazon business, click the link below and apply for a free Amazon profitability strategy session. During the session, we will help you identify what's driving your current advertising cost of sales, where your conversion leak exists, why your organic visibility may be underperforming, the highest leverage actions to improve profitability. Whether you decide to work with us or not, you will leave with a clear roadmap for building a more profitable Amazon US businesses. So apply for a free Amazon US growth assessment. Think of this strategy session like a kitchen audit for your Amazon business. We will look at where the cost is leaking, where the conversion is weak, and what needs to be fixed before you spend more on ads. So, before you increase your ad budget again, pause for a moment. Sometimes the answer is not fuel. Sometimes the answer is fixing the recipe, the plating, the menu, and serving system. So that is exactly what we help Indian food brands do on Amazon US. Thank you.